Good morning everyone. It's Monday morning, start of another week, and yes, so we're well into the morning. It is 10 o'clock. I managed to actually sleep in to about 6:30, I believe it was. Sun was already up, so it was unusual for me to be up after the sun, but I did wake up at 2:30 and I was awake for a while before going back to sleep, but thankfully I got back to sleep. It's been a funny morning around here. But I am now showered and dressed and I've made some breakfast. I'm just having my favourite at the moment, which is the falafels with that tomato chutney and just some tomato and lettuce. Green tea. I was doing a bit of colouring in early on. You'll be pleased to see. I'll show you what I've done. There we go. So I did a bit of colouring in while I'm watching, the Tour de France. Been a bit of a non-eventful race so far, but it should be starting to get good now. So I'm going to continue watching. I've probably still got a few hours to watch, so I think it's going to get a bit exciting after a while. So in the Netherlands, it's raining at the finish line and windy, so
becoming even flatter as we dip officially below.
We found Rosie's coat, which makes she could sleep in her coat. Last night was the first night she slept in it, and she did so good. She was so good in her coat last night. I think she actually enjoyed having it on, because before she used to pace around in it, not liking it. Good girl. And she went to the toilet in it too, which I didn't know she could do. You look so precious. You're a good girl. When it warms up, I'll take it off you. It is pretty early here. It's 10 to 4. So, going to watch some cycling. Should be a good race today. They are racing over the cobblestones. And it's funny because when I wasn't watching the cycling, I think, oh, it's good, I've got extra time to do stuff, but I enjoy it so much. So much. So, I had forgotten how much I enjoyed it, just having that sort of month break, I guess, pretty much, but I'm absolutely loving it again. And loving my cute girl in her coat. Who's a good girl. I'm so glad it fits her. That shows she's lost some weight and some fur. The main reason she's wearing the coat is because she hasn't got the fur that she had. I think that's why she enjoyed it more too. You good girl. You look beautiful in your coat. Sorry if I probably look pretty tired. I think I'm looking as tired as I feel. I was up too early this morning. I think I was up I woke up shortly after 3:30 and I was up by about 10 to 4. Because once I woke up I remembered the cycling, so I wanted to go watch it. So it was a good race today. They're racing over the cobblestones in France, well, partly in Belgium, partly in France. So I enjoyed that, but I think my eyes are sore from being tired and also from watching screens too much lately, but I've got no energy, no get up and go, no oomph. It's starting to really annoy me. But anyway, so I contemplate. I think I'll have some breakfast. And then I want to go get some groceries, but I'm determined not to go until I've done a proper menu plan. So I need to do a menu plan, then go get my groceries. I'd like to take the doggies out, but I think if I take the doggies out, then shopping is going to be an effort at the minute. And they did go out, we took them around to the dog park yesterday, so I can't talk. So they had a nice run at the dog park yesterday, so I'm kind of, maybe I won't take them today, or I drive down to have them on a little walk. I've just got no energy, like but I'm just feeling exhausted just standing here talking to you guys. But I didn't vlog the last 2 days. Really nothing was happening. Cycling, YouTube, me whinging. You didn't miss anything. So besides the trip to the dog park, which I went because the friend had, you know, wanted to go with her friend to take the dog. So otherwise I wouldn't have done that either. Yeah. So you really didn't miss anything the last 2 days. Okay, so breakfast is a cheese, corn and pineapple quesadilla. Well, I might be dressed for the day, but I don't feel really ready for the day. I've been so blah lately. I think that's why I didn't want to vlog the last few days, because I've just been feeling blah. I need some motivation. I haven't even hardly worn makeup. Like today I've got some eyeliner on and I've drawn in some eyebrows because I go for my tinting tomorrow, but except when I've gone out, I think with Kevin, like once on the weekend, I have not worn makeup for weeks and weeks. Just can't be bothered. And normally if I was going to the shops, I would wear makeup. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure it says something. And I was moisturising my face, and I knew my face had been being a bit dry, but I just put my like a rosehip oil and moisturiser on. But before that, the skin on my forehead looked like it was peeling. Like just on my forehead, the rest of my face is alright, so I don't know what's going on there. I have got dry lips as well, but that with having a cold would be fair enough, but the dry skin on my forehead, that's a bit weird. And actually I made sure, because again I've been lazy and I haven't always been doing my skincare routine at night. Hasn't been such a big deal because I haven't been wearing makeup. So I should wear makeup to force me to do my skincare routine at night. But anyway, I made sure last night I didn't do the whole thing. I didn't cleanse first. I just put the rosehip oil on and moisturiser, and my skin is dry as anything. So I don't know whether I should go and try and look for something a bit more richer. I might have a little look today, I don't know. I don't even want to go out. I don't want to go to the shops. I don't want to do anything, but I need to, so I will try and do a menu plan and drag myself down there. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those days. Sorry I have not picked up the camera all afternoon. Got my groceries, came home, unpacked them. I didn't get a lot, mainly from fresh fruit and vegetables. And just been watching YouTube and fiddling around the computer. And kind of feeling a bit sorry for myself today. Not liking myself much at the minute. So it wasn't really the kind of mood that made me want to pick up the camera and vlog. Anyway, I might try and delve into that in another video, or yeah, hopefully get over it. So Kevin's just got home, and he went to Costco and he bought some things, so he's not happy because I wasn't happy with what he bought. So, but I think we're gonna have a spa anyway. Mainly because he bought almonds and he couldn't find the almonds. I wanted raw almonds, and he bought dry roasted almonds, and I don't eat them. I said, we'll take them back next time we go back. It's $46 worth of almonds and I will not eat them. So he goes, you have to come with me. So anyway, we'll see. And then something else he got, I'm trying to get back to a vegan diet. He bought this huge wheel of brie cheese, even though he just said last night, he said he wanted to give up cheese for a month or not have cheese anymore. So I didn't even buy any cheese today in my groceries. And he totally forgot and bought this. I said, why just ring me and see, did I want some? And I would have said no. I reminded him. So anyway, it's not in the bad books. He's just taken it all really badly because he thinks he's in trouble, but he's not really. But I just don't know why he doesn't ring. Men, are your husbands like that? Are your partners like that? Or is it just Kevin? Very frustrating. Anyway, I'm looking glamorous because I just pulled my hair back to go in the spa. And for those of you who know about my hair falling out, I've actually got a lot of new growth there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a lot of really short hairs. So I'm starting to get, look at that. So starting to grow a little bit more back, which will be good. It might be a bit difficult while it's growing back. Anyway, so probably have some gnocchi that I got from Costco for dinner, I think. Look at my funny puppies this morning. Their little legs are all entwined. Their bottom fluff. You two are funny puppies. Aren't you woof at me. Someone was naughty when we were out. And I put it where I didn't think he could get it. Well, I don't know why you're telling Rosie off. You're the naughty one, Bailey. Bailey?
Naughty.
Now you do your naughty dance. You should be ashamed. And Thea just vacuumed the floor yesterday afternoon. Don't you woof at us. That's rude.
No.
Shh, you were naughty. Oh, I forgot about that bag.
I don't know why they went for the bread but not for the bag.
The chips, yeah.
I guess I couldn't smell it, but still.
I'm back home. Been home for, I don't know, probably an hour or so. I have had the worst headache, but I think it might finally have started to ease. Supposed to go to the beautician's for a facial this afternoon. I sort of giving myself a half past, another 15 minutes to see if it's gone. And even though I was in excruciating pain, I got up to cut up some sweet potato to bake some for lunch. And I think my headache might have gone. Well, no, not gone. I think it might have reduced from the excruciating pain just to sore, but I will see, because I was all set to cancel my appointment because I don't think I would have enjoyed it being in pain. And like even like when we did the facial, like most of the pain is sort of in that area there, or my brow bone. I thought, gosh, you should press that. It's not quite so bad at the minute. So fingers crossed, maybe it will go away. So I had to take Chrissy into town earlier. She was meeting a friend to go to a movie and do a bit of shopping, and then you saw we went to Spotlight for everything to get some more wool. And I just come back and got a cup of tea and hit the couch. Just had a Luna bar, thinking I've already had some breakfast. I had just a roll on the way into town, but I thought maybe I have some more food that will help, because sometimes just haven't really eaten enough perhaps, or drunk enough. So I might actually get, well, it's still there. I might get my I get a watered down juice now to have, and just keep drinking. Although if I go for a facial, I don't want to drink too much either, because then you need to get to the toilet. So anyway, I was just going to share. I just cut up some sweet potatoes, so I'll pop that in the oven, and later on I'll boil up some rice for lunch. Fortunately, my headache came back with a vengeance, and then some. So I had to cancel my appointment. I'm not sure when I rebook it for yet. I haven't heard back from her. Just put on some rice to cook. I'm going to go back to the couch. I've got the last half an hour of the Tour de France to watch. I don't know. I'm so sick of this. Oh, it's such a gorgeous day outside. So I'm supposed to go and pick Christy up, but I might see if she can maybe catch the bus home from town. Or else like at least I can get Athena to drive if I'm glad I cancelled my appointment. Much as I was looking forward to it, if it was like this, I was just not going to enjoy it. So Athena said, wouldn't a facial be relaxing? I said, not when you're in pain. Like, it's not going to be relaxing. Anyway, it's a shame because I don't know if I mentioned that my forehead's really dry, so I've got some new moisturizer yesterday for it, so hopefully that will help. I think it's just dry skin, but I don't know why it only affects my forehead. The lady in the shop and the chemist was saying it could be this and it could be that, but I'm not going to use my that Sukin cleanser with the exfoliate in it. I'll give that a break because she thought that could be it, because she's been using it every day, and I thought, well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be used every day, and I've been doing it for a while. You'd think by now it would have already shown a problem. So anyway, see, I think already that new moisturizer I got is good. Was one by Boots. Obviously you can eventually I'll get around to filming a favourite. And I've got a cleanser in that range as well, and that seemed to be really nice, and moisturizer foaming cleanser, which I haven't had for years. I always enjoy the foaming cleanser in the morning. Well, unfortunately I burnt the rice. The pan got so hot. Luckily I put it down onto the board, but look, it's actually burnt through to the wood. My goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that pot. I'll have to have a look at it later on. So yeah, just for some reason, I'm so out of it with this headache. I didn't think I always set a timer. I didn't set a timer. So instead of being 30 minutes, it was there 45 minutes. So anyway, with my head exploding, I don't know what I'll feel like for lunch anyway. But actually, luckily I've got that sweet potato because that really appeals. I'm just going to have the bowl of sweet potato with some of this tomato chutney, and that will be I'm actually looking forward to that. I couldn't think of anything else. I'm looking at stuff going, I don't know what I want. That actually really appeals. Maybe with a piece of Lebanese bread that Kevin bought from Costco last night. We'll see. I'll have that first and see how I feel. Good Friday morning. I cannot believe it's the end of another week. It's not been a great week. Oh dear. My headache yesterday, or migraine, I think it finally left, well after dinner. Maybe like 8 o'clock at night or something, it might have sort of disappeared. And I've only got a very mild ache this morning. My stomach's doing good things today. I don't know. My body is not in a good place. I'm kind of glad I've got the cycling to watch. That keeps me preoccupied. The only downside of cycling is there's actually about 4 hours of cycling recorded, plus the little like pre-show thing they have. There's a lot of TV to watch, so as you can imagine, I'm not getting much YouTube watched at the minute. But anyway, I'm enjoying the cycling. Gotta watch it while it's on. No, I do love it, so. I just don't know what's gonna happen because this is the 3rd year I think I've watched it on TV. And the 4th, and then 4 years ago I think I watched it on YouTube, so I was only watching little bits. I don't remember so much being on. I thought it was like 3 hours a day, but again like 4.5 I think. Anyway, it's good. So yeah, I don't think much will be happening today. I think this video is probably going to be the most boring weekly video that we've had because I haven't really done anything. Okay, this is my weird breakfast this morning. I've got Lebanese bread with hummus, falafels, tomato and lettuce. Really don't know what I feel like, but we've got these nice Lebanese breads from Costco, so why not actually use them? And yeah, that will be yummy. I'm showing you the trees are finally losing all their leaves. Well, the mums at the front of the house. It's a Muchie Mum's trees. All our ornamental pears got taken down. Another one here. I love the colours. I miss ours, but they were digging up our driveway. So pretty. Yet again, I've been a very bad vlogger. I don't know what's going on with me this week. I have had a headache through most of today. Not as bad as yesterday's, but still not good. I went and got some groceries just before lunch. Came home, put them away. It wasn't a big grocery shop. Mainly just fresh foods and a few things I didn't get last week, like Mexi beans. That I didn't get yesterday. I got my groceries yesterday. Anyway, I did kind of two sort of small shops, one at Woolworths, one at Coles. Came home, had my lunch, had some veggie rice paper rolls that I bought down the shop. Then it's got a friend over today, so they were having homemade pizzas using the Lebanese bread. Chrissy's just been, I don't know what she's been doing. She's been doing a video or something or other. She did tell me, and I've forgotten. And then I decided, because of the headache, I finished off all my headache tablets, or migraine tablets. So I thought I'd ring the doctors and make an appointment for next week. And she goes, well, how close do you live? And I said, well, I can be there in 15, 20 minutes. She goes, oh, okay, how about 2:30? It was like 2:10. So I went straight in for my appointment, and obviously no waiting in there, so I was like, brilliant. She's such a nice doctor though. She's like trying to sort of go, I've got to keep a headache diary, which she did ask me to do last time when I was slack and didn't do it, and then I forgot about it. So I must make sure I do this, because she doesn't give out, like, no repeats on the headache medication. So I've got 20 tablets, and I was actually really surprised that I'd gone through 20 in that time. But there were a few days where I had 2, but I didn't think I'd had that many. So there is a possibility that I have put it somewhere and I've forgotten, but I don't think so. Anyway, I've got more now, but obviously I don't know if I should take one or not. She did suggest I still try and take like normal Panadine or Panadol beforehand, before taking the stronger stuff. So, but I've never had any luck with that. I think I was persevere today with the headache that I've got. It's not too bad, and keep the tablets for critical things. Anyway, which is really nice, like trying to say, what do I have? Is there anything I could do? What am I interested in? So something on my YouTube channel, or maybe there's something there that, you know, you could have some goals. I think she thought I don't know what she was. I guess if you had no hobbies, no interests, you would get really depressed quite easily, not being able to leave the house. But luckily I have cycling to watch on TV, and I have YouTube to watch and to film and to edit, which is about what I'm going to go do now. So I do have plenty to keep me occupied while I sit on the couch, so it's not quite so bad as I guess a lot of people would be. Anyway, but I thought it was nice that she cared enough and was thinking along those lines of having something to sort of take some steps forward. So that was good. And she did say that, you know, because I've got an energy, so she touched on the fact that chronic fatigue can often overlap with fibro, and she just said, you know, about pacing. I said, oh, I actually do a pretty good job of that, I think. I've learned that, like today, kind of went to walk the dogs, but I had to get groceries, and if I got the grocery, if I did, kind of had to choose which one to do first. And I just haven't got the, I don't know, no motivation, no energy, and then I've got a headache on top of that. It's just, you don't want to go and do anything. You know, I'll keep working at things, and I hope to get my act together and hope to feel better and not feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't want to. I'm gonna go sit in last weekend's vlog. Well, that's what's left. Athena and her friend Tara made some vegan shortbread, and that's what's left of it. I think they liked it. They did bring me 2 pieces, and I've only nibbled on one. It's actually quite nice, but I've just had something to eat, so I'm not very hungry at the minute. I'll finish it later on. That's from this vegan cookbook. I think Athena got a bit carried away when she went through and tabbed all the things she wanted to make. Anyway, now they've gone, I can get back to editing a video. I was just watching a video from last year, from the 9th. What's today's date? The 10th. So basically this time last year, and I had the dry skin on my forehead. Like, how amazing is that? Like a year later. Exactly. So it must be to do with the weather, because nothing else would be this, like, must be to do with the weather rather than anything to do with my skincare routine. How funny. And I said that I just got the same thing, as like it's almost peeling. I've just been using that new moisturizer and the new cleanser, and it's cleared up really fine, like not a worry at all. But like to the day, like, I was just editing the vlog from last weekend, and last weekend's nice sky, and I happened to look out the window and look at that. Wow, that's way better than last weekend's sky. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. I guess that's what you get when you get the sun, and there's rain clouds down low over there. We had a bit of rain earlier. Beautiful, but the sunset is like directly behind where we're looking. Got to come around that way, and the sunset is that direction. So pretty. I don't want to walk on the wet floor. The ground's wet, and I've got my bed socks on. Like, look. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. The skies have been stunning. I don't know if I'm going mad or not, but every time I go inside and come look out, the sky's changed and there's more orange. It definitely is more orange. Oh well, hope you like sunsets. So pretty.